Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
This video is going to be a little bit shorter because I'm not going to go into too much detail with the introduction stuff like last time, but today's featured set is going to be the 2003 Peoria Chiefs with none other than Yadier Molina. And not only did I get this set signed, but I actually got two sets signed. So let's review this really quick, and I will show you the names that are in this set. So of course, the most important name is Yadier Molina. That's in that set. Second, we have the late Chris Duncan, who just recently passed away this past season. We have Rick Ankiel, and as you can tell in this photo, he is holding his bats. So this is when he was making his comeback. Even though he's listed as a pitcher, he was playing the outfield primarily at this point in his career. This is former #1 pick Sean Boyd. Sean never, I don't think, made the major leagues. I think maybe he made it to AAA. I want to say that he played most of his career in the Cardinals organization. Maybe he played somewhere else, for a season or two after that. Maybe even the independent leagues. This team also featured former Boston Red Sox #1 pick Rick Asadorian, who, again, I don't think made it to the majors. The team also featured Cardinals first-round pick Justin Pope, who I think later was traded to the Yankees organization, and I want to say still to this day is a coach in their system. This is actually the nephew of Chet Lemon, and I actually ran into Chet Lemon a couple years later when Tim's cousin Marcus was playing in the Midwest League. This is Jesse Roman. Jesse Roman came over in a trade, I want to say, from the Padres organization to the St. Louis Cardinals. Jordan Robeson, I don't know a lot about Jordan Robeson. Carl Lafferty's kind of in that same boat. Don't know a whole lot about him. Jared Blaisdell, I believe he was traded, or he was acquired through a trade, if I recall. Mike Wadnicki, he played for the Cardinals for a couple seasons in their minor league system, and I believe he went elsewhere to like the Padres or something like that. Joel Barretto. Joel Barretto had pitched in the Twins organization, I think, before the Cardinals picked him up, either in a trade or as a free agent. Tyler Johnson, all pimped out like a 70s pitcher in this card. He was on the World Series Cardinals team. Gabe Johnson. John Nelson, who I think went on to be a coach, if I'm not mistaken, in the minor league ranks. Ben Julianell, a relief pitcher. Aaron Russellberg. Chase Voshell. Josh Merrigan. Nick Planchik. Dan Schaus, I recall, if I'm not mistaken, he pitched at St. Louis University and the Cardinals drafted him. And this is their manager, former Major League catcher Danny Schaefer, caught for the Cardinals and I believe the Rockies in his career. And the pitching coach Gary Buckles, the hitting coach Tony Diggs. And these are the cards that I never got signed, and unfortunately one was a major leaguer for quite some time, and that's Danny Herron, and Chauncey, Neil Simoneau, and Richie Burgess, and Rowley the Redbird, which I really don't get mascot cards signed that often. So anyways, so in review, as you can tell, these are two very early Yadier Molina autographs. He does not sign his full signature like that anymore on cards. And this may not show up that great on camera, but these, are signed in thin blue Sharpie. They're not big, bold, fat Sharpie. At that time in my life, for whatever reason, I thought getting stuff signed in blue Sharpie or thin blue was the way to go. That was before I transferred back to using primarily just fat Sharpie. So thanks for joining me for another episode. I hope you enjoyed this set, reviewing my minor league in-person autographs. Look forward to your comments below. Thanks.